Marva Tucker, and I'm the mother of Marie Marriott. And I used to be the taxi to bring Marie to dancing every week and sometime midweek.
And I started dancing at the age of 3, very young, but it was very nice because got to be around loads of different kids and everyone being creative.
The reason why I brought her was because I could see that she had some creativity in her, because she always wanted to sing and dance and stuff like that. And she never slept well. So if we brought her dancing, it would make her tired. With a dolly, with a basket, and do a dance with a baby doll and rock the baby and play with the baby and do, can you remember that?
Yeah. I was very excited and happy to be here and at the house. I just have recollection of us all just dancing, running around like my mum said with the doll and just having the best time ever. Miss Morrison showing us the ballet point and the good toes, naughty toes, and the windows that are the same as when I was dancing. But it looks a lot smaller, I think, because I'm older now. Everything, because I'm older and I was only little. This room seemed massive because there was loads of us in here. It does seem the same, just more modern. I did ballet, tap, modern, Greek dancing, Spanish dancing, character dancing with the pianist. So we had to improvise music, learn different styles of different nationality cultures of dancing as well. So we had national dancing. We did quite a fair different styles of tradition of dancing in this room. I did the exams in ballet, tap and modern, and also Greek dance. And then I did also jazz dance later on, all at the school, yeah.
And did you participate in the annual shows?
Yes, that was the best thing about Morrison's, the show, the lead up to the show. Because we used to all practice and have fun, and and then we would join the younger groups with the older groups, so everyone would dance together in some pieces. So we got to meet up with everybody and everyone sharing the same passion, and it was very creative as well, and being with the older actors and actresses and being a part of the ensemble that they were doing was great as well. They were local actors or actresses from Nottingham that done mini performances elsewhere, and I think one of them as well was close to Miss Morrison as friends throughout their career, and then when they got older, she still had them back to do the show.
Did you choose what dances you would do?
Miss Morrison chose them.
Do you know how she decided who was doing what dance?
I have no idea. When I looked at that video, I thought the same thing. She was very gentle. It's very gentle to me. I don't know if it was because I listened all the time, but very gentle, very kind woman, very graceful. I, to this day, will never know how old Miss Morrison was when she was teaching me. No idea. We always used to have conversations. How old's Miss Morrison? How old's Miss Morrison? It was just like a myth within the school. Tess used to manage the running of the school. My mum would have to pay the bills, the fees, where we'd check in to make sure we're here, where we could use the phone. We could ask Miss Tess if we could use the phone. I was always using the phone, by the way. Tess used to always let me use the phone. And then, Tess always used to check to make sure that we was all
well
behaved, yeah.
And well-mannered,
yeah,
and orderly.
Yeah.
But Miss Morrison allowed them to run around, but Tess was
yeah. There wasn't many boys here, actually, no, just 2. I liked the Wednesday night class because it wasn't grades or age group, it was everybody, and we just had to interpret the music from the pianist.
She got them to learn the dancing through the music by listening to the music, the different kind of music, and doing a piece from it. They had the Wednesday class, then Maria had a private lesson, then Saturday,
yeah.
But that's when she got like up to about 5. When baby class, we just came once a week. But when she got a bit up to 5, then she wanted to do more. And when the show, we was here nearly every night to practice, yeah.
I didn't think she was strict. Maybe to the others, they thought she was strict.
She always showed you the moves when you was younger, and then when you got older, you was helping to teach the class.
I'm a student that listens. So I've been like that all through my career. I've always been that student that helps the teacher out. The only time when Miss Morrison was strict was when we would be in the corner when she's doing the show. And obviously because we're younger, we're not in every piece, we're just in the pieces that I'm in. We used to play like Connect Four and things like Ludo. That was it. Connect Four and Ludo in the corner. And that would be the only time. She'd go, stop making noise and stuff. Yeah. I was here for a while.
So good 11 years.
We just used to come and just have music and performance. It was just nice, carefree. And when we used to come here, we never used to think it was, because it was so, the music and everything, we just used to dance and create. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to be teaching when I was older. I knew I wanted to perform because I love performing, like something down that route, definitely. I went to stage school. I was there for a bit and then did a couple of dance shows, and I left there and helped out with the teachers. They would have little things and I would assist them. So I got my experience and built up through that. I still teach everything now. I still try and keep it versatile like Miss Morrison was. So I teach ballet still, contemporary, jazz, tap, commercial, other than street dance, hip hop. I teach all age groups. I teach from 3 to adult. There's a big difference in teaching from now to back then. When we used to come into dance, that's all the dance teacher had to do was teach us how to dance. Now I feel like because of society today, we're now teaching, not only are we teaching kids how to dance, we have to mentor them, learning body basics, life skills, as well as dancing. It's more of a therapy session these days than a simple dance class to express yourself. Where they're finding frustration or don't know how to cope or don't know why they're doing certain things, the dancing brings out their inner feelings and expression and emotion, and then they can maybe then comprehend why in real life, oh, I like to feel like this when I'm dancing, I like to feel like this with music. I need to maybe bring some of that into day-to-day life coping mechanisms, whether it's anxiety or whatever stresses these young ones are going through these days. Social media and that doesn't help. So a lot of pressure on kids these days to think that they have to be a certain way, whereas there was no pressure like that when I was dancing. So we used to just come in and dance. Now the kids of today come in to dance because they want everybody else to think that they're cool. Do you know what I mean? So it's important to, when they come to the dance class, to install to them the reason why they're dancing, the reason why they've chosen to come here in the first place is because of obviously what you're going through, and to make sure that this still helps you for then in real life, when you are going through something, to know that there's ways of coping with it and there's ways of releasing it. Way more boys than before. There's loads of boys, and also as well, I would like to say there's more multicultural people dancing as well. I never really told people I was dancing. They knew I was dancing, but they didn't know what I was doing, if that makes sense. Maybe I might have felt like I was going to get picked on if I think about it now. They didn't know I was doing ballet, didn't know I was doing tap, I just knew I was dancing.
Did you ever go to Harding's dance?
Yes, all the time. That's where I got all my dance clothes and shoes from. Oh, I love that shop. That was the highlight. I love that shop. I love going to Harding's. They're so warm and welcoming, and always wanting to know what doing, and always interested, and always turned up for things, whether it's like a show or competition, something, they would come. Every year they used to have a Christmas show where she would give out trophies and the kids would do Secret Santa and stuff.
So they had the show at the Court where family and friends could pay a ticket, but the Christmas show for all of them to go down there. And we also met at the RSPCA on Alfreton Road. So I've even got a picture of one of the dogs there because she gave charity. So I found some picture and one of the dogs came past for the blind.
She did a lot of stuff for the blind. And then when we had shows, she always had an interpreter for the blind. She made sure that she catered for people with that good hearing aid and all the time.
And she gave donation to the Blind
yeah.
Society. And when we was there, I think it was like something like quite a lot of money, 100 and odd thousand, which seemed like a lot of money then, that she'd given over the years to the blind, you know. I don't think she took anything for herself. Everything from the show went to the blind after she paid the rental for the Co-op.
Yeah, she was a good role model for me.